Welcome back to Second Take, guys. This is the first episode of the year. I'm glad you all tuned in. I'm joined alongside
Isaiah Wallace,
Tyson Ruin,
and Walker McDonald.
And we got a lot of topics to get into featuring the Royals, NFL quarterback battles, college football starting off, and the WNBA. First, let's start off with the Kansas City Royals. The Kansas City Royals have gone 10-5 in their last 15 games, scoring about 5.8 runs per game. Adam Frazier and Mike Yastrzemski have been great additions, especially Mike Yastrzemski. He has 5 home runs as a Kansas City Royal, with 4 of them being leadoff, and he plays a really good defense. So does Adam Frazier. These guys have been stables, and I think the Royals will make the playoffs over the Seattle Mariners, because the Seattle Mariners always tend to choke when it comes to these moments. So I think the Royals will get the final wild card spot. I don't know how far they're going to go, but I think they will make it in the end. Isaiah?
I'm with you. I think the Royals will make the playoffs. I'm excited. I love to see it. From the boys, we're playing some ball, and today we got Noah Cameron on the mound. Best pitcher in the MLB, if you ask me. Love that guy.
Hot take.
Hot take.
And, I like him because his fastball is only about 93 miles an hour. He gets it done. About a 2.5 ERA. He looks good. I'm excited to have him on the mound today. Should be a W. Let's go beat up on those Rangers.
He is the best rookie pitcher in the MLB. You could say that.
No, I say what I say.
Tyson?
bats are hot. We've scored about 185 runs in 37 games, and we're averaging about 5 runs per game. And, it's going to be exciting.
Walker?
Yeah, I would piggyback off what Tyson said. 5-2 win last night. Home runs from Bobby, Yazzie, Vinny. The bats are really hot right now.
Yeah, and that was the focus coming into this offseason is the offense going to be good. We all knew about the pitching staff. We all know it was going to be good. The bullpen, we thought it was going to be better, but it was the offense in the first half that was dreadful. Worst scoring in history. Now that they got Yaz and Frazier and even Randall Grichuk at times, they have been consistent since the All-Star break. All right, moving on to the next topic, we got the NFL and some quarterback battles. We got Joe Flacco, the 40-year-old, being named quarterback of the Cleveland Browns, who are just not a good team. And the next team, the Indianapolis Colts, with Danny Dimes as their quarterback. Joe Flacco hopes to at least get a little bit of urgency up in Cleveland, as he hopes to bring the Browns 6 wins this season, because not many people are expecting to nothing from the Browns. And Daniel Jones, his time in with the Giants was just forgetful. He was not good, and he got traded, and so that was Daniel Jones. Hopefully he revives his career in Indianapolis.
I would argue that Anthony Richardson is the better quarterback. I think the Colts front office is horrible. I would go out there and say that. They have given up on Anthony Richardson, who is, just let me list some names here, younger than Drake May, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, and C.J. Stroud. Those are some all-pro quarterbacks, and he is younger than all of them.
When you have a front office of 3 girls running your front office, it's kind of hard with the Ballard sisters. So,
that's a take. That's hot.
it's their first year, so you never know what they're going to do in their first year. So
that's a
Tyson,
hot take.
what do you think about these guys?
Yeah, I think Daniel Jones will be a good spot. He'll be good for the Browns. I think Kenny Pickett will be good for the Browns. I don't really have much to say.
All right, I think that the Browns made the right choice starting Joe Flacco. I think, you could throw Dylan Gabriel or Shadur Sanders into the fire right now, but they don't have the experience, I don't think, quite yet. And I think if you let them watch, like Shadur Sanders already said that he's been watching Joe Flacco and taking stuff from him. I think if he can watch it, get some game experience, I think both of them could end up being decent, solid quarterbacks down the line. And I think starting Joe Flacco is honestly the best choice they could have made. I love Joe Flacco, and it's going to make David Njoku good, because last time he went nuclear with it.
Yeah, I would agree. I like the decision this year. I think for the future, though, Shador is the quarterback. I think he is, and I like that they decided to start the veteran, have the younger guys be behind him and just watch what he does throughout the season. Shedeur, in my eyes, is the guy, though. I think Shedeur, the sky's the limit for him. I think he proved that in the preseason game, throwing for 138 yards and 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, which was his problem in college, showing that he's already improving. I think the sky is the limit for Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah, I think that, and then I think Vanilla Vic, a.k.a. Danny Dimes, a.k.a. Daniel Jones.
There you go.
I love Daniel Jones. Always loved him. Always been in my top tier of quarterbacks. Don't know why. I just think he's pretty cool. But I do think it's kind of weird that Daniel Jones has started 70 games and Anthony Richardson has started 15 games, and they're choosing to start Daniel Jones over Anthony Richardson. Kind of an interesting choice. However, I think if they are willing to start Daniel Jones over Anthony Richardson, I do think they probably see something that we haven't seen yet in Daniel Jones. So I think we're looking over that because they're still choosing to start him.
Yeah,
and we know Anthony Richardson is not great, but he's got potential. So they're making the choice to put him ahead on the depth chart, see what he has for this Colts team. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen over there.
You could also add this. The Colts maybe think that they could get more trade value out of Anthony Richardson rather than Daniel Jones since he is a younger guy. In my eyes, I could really see Anthony Richardson going to the Rams. I love that destination for him. I think getting to watch Matthew Stafford for a couple years, that would be electrifying, and he'd come out back and be a great quarterback when it's all said and done.
I agree. All right, moving on to the next topic. We got college football starting up this weekend, week 0, and the marquee matchup is the K-State Wildcats taking on the Iowa State Cyclones in Dublin. K-State is with a lot of hype coming into this year, and so is Iowa State, but K-State has more hype surrounding them, especially with Avery Johnson, DJ Giddens, and all of them. I personally think that Iowa State is going to win 23-20. I'm not a big fan of K-State. I'm a KU fan.
We know, Jewel.
So I just think that Iowa State is going to come out top because Rocco Becht, he's a dual threat, just like Avery Johnson. But I think Rocco Becht is going to be the difference maker in this game. So I got the Cyclones winning 23-20.
I'm going to disagree with you here. I think K-State, this is K-State's better team that they've had under Chris Kleiman his entire tenure there. I think this is the best team he's got. I think Iowa State's losing their two top receivers are both in the NFL now, so you're going to have a lot of younger guys playing in that game. In the first game, there's always some growing pains, and I think just their youth is going to struggle versus K-State. I do think Iowa State will cover. Each game has been decided by one score, 5 of the last 6 matchups, so I think Iowa State will cover the spread, but ultimately I think K-State comes out on top revolving around Avery Johnson.
I'm going to go with G-Will. I'm going to take Iowa State just to make William mad over in the back room. But I really think Iowa State, it's going to come down to those front 7. They do have a very strong front 7 up there. Yeah. Their offense, a bit of a lackluster passing game, but I think their running backs are good. I think they have a solid rushing attack, and I think early in the season, who knows what could happen. I think this game could go either way. I think it should be a close game. I'm excited for it. But I think the Clones could do good. I think the Cats could do good. I think this is going to be a statement game for whatever team's able to come out on top, and especially if a team can show that they are significantly better. I think that could go a long way for this team, both morally and just put them ahead up in the rankings.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go with Walker here. I got K-State. I think their defense is going to keep them in the game. Yeah.
All right. And moving on. Oh, before we move on, we got to introduce our Heisman picks and national championship. For my Heisman, I have Jeremiah Smith. I mean, he's clearly the best wide receiver in college football. He's put on like 25 pounds of muscle. He's not the fastest. He is so good, and I think with the Ohio State quarterback being Julian Sayin, him and Sayin are going to be so good together this season. And for my national championship, I have Ohio State over Penn State. Penn State's defense is really good with Dan Sutton, who's going to be a top 10 pick in the upcoming draft. So I feel like their defense will be able to carry them. And Drew Aller is also a good quarterback. So I feel like those two will end up meaning I think Ohio State will repeat.
I would heavily disagree there. I think Julian Sayin is I don't think he's going to live up to what they think he is. I don't think he's going to live up to the stars that he got in high school. My personal take, Heisman-wise, I could see it being. I definitely think it's going to be a quarterback. I feel like they always try to lean quarterbacks. I'm probably leaning Cade Klubnik at Clemson. Well, I think their team I think Clemson will probably win the ACC. I don't think I can predict them being in the Natty. I have Alabama beating Texas in the national championship. Just like Nick Saban's first Natty at Alabama, Kalen DeBoer is going to get his first national championship beating Texas in a huge clash in the national championship.
It definitely would be a high-scoring game if those two faced off.
Yeah, for me, I think the Heisman and the national champions are going to be on the same team, and I don't think it's a team you're thinking. Give me Notre Dame.
Whoa! Whoa! Flying hot take.
All right. I think Jeremiah Love is insane. You know, you don't even have to look too far. Hop on your Xbox, hop on College Football 26, and you want the best running back in the game, who do you go to? Jeremiah Love.
Yeah.
This dude is lightning on a football field. Let me tell you. This dude is electric. He's going to put up a crazy season, and he can take this team on his legs, which he's carrying the ball with, and he's taking them all the way to the end zone, all the way to the national championship. They're winning it. Give me Notre Dame. Give me Jeremiah Love for the Heisman.
All right, I'm going to take Texas for the Natty. I'm going to go Archie Manning for Heisman, all right? Manning's got the potential. I think with the tools, wide receivers he's got, he's definitely got it in his pocket.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was a lot, but our last topic is the WNBA. We got a lot of controversy with some suspicious toys being thrown on the court.
Had to be said. It had to be said.
People are just so dumb these days when it comes to that stuff. But off that topic, the Minnesota Lynx have been the best team in the WNBA so far this season. With Nafisa Collier, Courtney Williams, Kayla McBride, they have been the most dominant team. I don't know if Nafisa Collier will win MVP, but I think the Lynx will win the championship over the New York Liberty.
I'm going to have to disagree with you. I think the New York Liberty are going to go back-to-back. Sabrina Ionescu and Brianna Stewart leading the way, beating the Lynx. I still think the Lynx are a great team with, like you said, Nafisa Collier. But I think the firepower and the experience of being in that scenario, give me the Liberty.
All right, coming down to me. Give me from the Western Conference. We're going to go with the Aces. 22-14 right now. They're 7 games behind the lead over in the Western Conference. But they're looking good, having a bit of away struggles. They're 9-9 right now, but I think they can get it going. But really, I already know they're getting it going. Because guess what their win streak is, G-Will?
I don't know.
Yeah, 8 games in a row.
Whoa, there you go. They're hot.
8 games in a row. And then give me the Sky from the Eastern Conference. They're 8-26, but they have Haley Van Lith. She's pretty good. And Angel Reese is the cover of NBA or of WNBA 2K26.
Man.
Apparently they think she's good. She's gonna get rebounds. We just need more of those rebounds to be your teammates' rebounds and put them in. Or defensive rebounds would also be a great idea. Just a suggestion to her, real quick. But so if they can figure that out, get Haley Van Lith, Angel Reese. That should be one of the best duos in the WNBA for years to come. And I think it definitely could be. So yeah, give me the Sky and the Aces. Kind of crazy, but.
And who would win?
Oh, who would win? I'm gonna go with the Aces.
Okay.
I think the Sky will have one.
Asia Wilson. Yeah, she's pretty good.
I think the Sky will have one in the next 5 years, but not quite yet. Not quite yet.
All right, Tyson.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Minnesota Lynx and the Liberty. All right, so Lynx are looking good. Liberty's looking good.
Yeah.
Last year they won 80. Their record was they won 86-80.
And who do you have winning between the two?
Lynx.
Lynx. All right, that's good. That's good. Well, guys, that is all we have for Second Take. That was a good first episode. From the Raven Network, this has been Garrett Williams.
Isaiah Wallace.
Tyson Run.
And Walker McDonald.
Raven Nation, we'll see you next Wednesday.